Welcome back to Afternoon Live. As the name implies, now is the time to be enjoying summer squash. Our next guest today joins us with a delicious and unique salad that takes advantage of our summer bounty. We welcome back cooking instructor Jessica Hansen. Happy summer squash season.
Absolutely, we are deep in it right now.
We've been talking about berries and lots of fruits, but let's talk about how gorgeous summer squash is.
Thank you, we will. It's one of those things we know that we need to eat as many vegetables as we can.
It's
we
true.
can probably all agree on that. So the
Yes.
more ways we can get them into our body, I'm a fan. And a lot of people don't think of raw squash as an option, right? You think
Sure.
you've got some zucchini coming out of the garden.
Yes.
We've grilled it, we've sauteed it. What else could we possibly do? And I love to show this really fresh summer salad, which includes raw squash. So we're going to be using just a simple vegetable peeler and shaving our. You want to go to work with me?
I do.
Right?
I do.
So you're going to be taking, there's lots of varieties, and this is all summer squash. It doesn't really matter. They're all versions of a zucchini if it's long and straight, or it could be related to a crook neck squash like this, but the center is always going to be the same, and they always should be harvested when they're small, like this.
Okay.
If a neighbor tries to give you a squash that's like this big, you're like, I politely decline.
Thank you so much.
Or maybe grate it and turn it into bread. But these are the size you want to be eating fresh.
Perfect.
And I'm just going to invite you to push hard on this and just make some ribbons.
Oh, okay.
You are peeling that, but push hard so you get a little bit of girth. Does that make sense?
Okay.
You're going to get a little bit of depth. And while you do that, I'm going to make a dressing, if you will, that's going to go under that squash.
Oh
and
my
that's just you're doing a great job.
Okay.
Which just takes some crumbled up feta, a splash of cream.
Yum.
Right? How can this be bad?
How can this be bad?
And a little bit of lemon zest.
Okay.
So if you haven't zested a lemon, this is a lemon zester. And we're just going to roll this around and just take that bright yellow part of the lemon off. And this gives us all the essential oils of the lemon.
It smells so good.
Right?
Oh, I
it
love
almost
that.
smells fake as far as I'm concerned. And we're going to put that into the food processor. How are we doing on our shaving?
I'm moving slowly because I'm trying to use my best safety.
Such a lovely sound for television. I'm just going to make this a little bit more moist. Put plenty of feta in there. And so you can see, you'll notice, I'm going to season this with salt, a little bit of lemon juice, pepper, and maybe a little chili flake. And it's going to make a really easy to eat, tender salad that's just going to be feeling like squash and lemon.
Yummy.
Yep, just us.
I love any kind of really no cooking, no baking thing. It's like one less dish to do.
Yep, and especially during the summer when you've got enough heat that you're battling.
Oh my gosh, who wants to stand over a hot stove? Okay.
So you can go looser than this or just have it be this nice dressing, if you will. And I'm just going to put this right on top of it, on the plate or the platter.
Look at that.
And this is going to be the dressing and the seasoning that you're really going to enjoy as you do your squash. So we'll put it underneath it so that
it's like a dreamy little cloud. That's going to be our plate.
And then we're going to take this really good work that you did.
I'm not going as fast as you.
Well, that's because maybe I've been doing it for a while. And I'm
you
trying
thought that I would get this all done in a minute.
No, I'm trying to find every way of using squash during this time of year. We had, in fact, I know exactly, this morning before I left the farm, there was 35 pounds of squash just from today. We harvested it yesterday. So this is a thing for us.
We're going to take full advantage.
So we're going to do some zucchini, some fresh herbs. That's just purple basil, regular basil, and parsley.
Yum.
And a little bit of lemon olive oil.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so much yummy flavor.
Right? And then lemon juice. That's it. And we have a salad. So.
Oh my gosh.
Right? So it's very, very easy, very fresh. You'll notice when you're enjoying it. I'm going to toss that together and pile it on top of that. Now, if you want to get fancy, which of course we do, why not?
Yeah.
We took some little shallots and just pickled them very quickly in some champagne vinegar. This gives you a brightness, and I included in the recipe. Put that on top.
I love
Sometimes we'll add toasted almonds. I mean, you could do just about anything. And you, just like that, have a lovely salad.
Little salt, little pep.
A little bit of salt and pepper.
Easy.
And and this took us no time at all.
We've done it.
You've done the entire thing while we're watching.
Try and gracefully dive in.
Wish you luck on that.
This is one of those that you can't take a graceful bite because
it's big stringy vegetables, but you're going to enjoy it, I promise you.
I'm going to do it.
And this is full of nutrition. Isn't that And you've got that seasoning from the feta dip underneath, so you don't have to have your greens heavily dressed, which is nice and light.
I love that.
Isn't it so good? And imagine you could, if you want some carbs with it, have a little bit of bread or some crostini, and it makes not only a lovely appetizer, that smear of feta underneath on the toast with the salad on top. There's lots of options and a nice just way to enjoy all of the fresh summer squash that you have in any of these varieties, or anything you would see in the grocery store can be used.
So many choices, and I love getting a little bit of feta in each bite without the salad being drenched. That's like, it's like, what's the point of eating a salad when there's so much other stuff in it?
Yep, and yeah, being drenched with that heavy dressing on the top. Anytime we do something creamy, we like to put it underneath so you can still just enjoy the fresh flavor of the vegetable on its own, or just get as much as you want of that dressing underneath.
So much great flavor. Healthy stuff.
Very healthy stuff. So I invite you to embrace the crops that we see, because there's plenty of things that are lovely that you can do with the squash during the summer.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
Great
yeah,
to
absolutely.
See you. Always delicious. We'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.